Hello and welcome to episode 297 of Bobo Arty Records. Hey! Yeah, so we're getting quite close to episode 300. Blimey, that's come around quick. I thought that maybe I'd do 10 episodes when I started doing this. You know, maybe like 15 at most. But almost 300. Blimey. And now the sandbox server is here and we're experimenting with the new style of artillery and things like that, so hopefully I can show you guys some things like that soon. I had 2 attempts at making a sandbox video, and Wargaming said that we had to add certain things in the video if we wanted to release something, and I just, being nearly the end of the month at the moment, I just couldn't afford to spend the time because I've been at work and things like that, so unfortunately haven't been able to get one out, but hopefully I can soon. It's interesting. Some people like it, some people don't. I won't say too much more, but this is the kind of results I've had while I haven't been on the sandbox, and I've actually been playing on the live server this week. And as you can see, some of the games have been quite good, and some of them have been really bad. I popped out in the Conqueror gun carriage because I haven't been out in it in a very, very long time, like just playing it randomly, and yeah, I didn't even manage to get a shell loaded. I think I ended up on Ensk and just got spotted right from the off and taken out very, very quickly by some light tanks. So, going to start off this episode in the Conqueror gun carriage to see how we do, and maybe play some of the other British machines that we have. Provorovka. Tier 10 game, 1 artillery per side. Right, so we're almost starting in a position that we would want to, which is good. Might just move over into these bushes slightly, and then we'll make sure that we move around after our first shot, just in case some counter battery is attempted. Being that there's 1 artillery per side, we'll either spot one another's shell traces or we won't. But there could be a great advantage to knocking the other artillery out. So he's either going to sit over here or over in the number 2 corner, the K1 kind of section. I did discover that in the back chat you can actually sit up here, which can be kind of useful, I guess. Sometimes. I am shrugging, like you could see me. Okay, so was it a roundabouts there? It was roundabouts there. Good. So now we can settle down. We haven't got to move around as much. And we're good. Now we can concentrate on this T-54. Depending on if he stays spotted. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Medium tanks. Very dangerous. That 140 managed to take him out without being spotted. That's interesting. Lots of heavies going up on the hill. Okay, it's going to be a little bit quiet for the time being. We need to defend this section here, otherwise the guys on the hill can't push because they'll get crossfire from this midsection. We need to make sure that... Okay, it's probably best not to go for them, but to go for these guys. Let's try and get aimed in here. Excellent. Managed to penetrate the T-62 there. It's important that we take these guys out for sure. The guys on the hill are fairly vulnerable from this side, so... Good, the M103's been taken out, which is what we wanted. How's our IMX looking? Okay, it's got about half his hit points left. Maybe we could get aimed in on some of these heavies. Try and get our aim time finished before our reload's over. Maybe we should try and take out this IS-3. Shot away. Remember, don't have to move, which is good. Excellent, so it's just the M103. They could essentially push on him now. He's got very few hit points left. Our guys over in the west probably feeling a little bit nervous now. Okay. Shame our AMX has been taken out, but never mind. See if we can get another shot on this T62A. No need, because he's dead. Right. Let's get aimed in on this Jagdpanzer E100 then. Let's hope he remains spotted. No need, because he's dead as well. The 183 managed to take him out. So this T54 is sat still. Maybe, does he know that he's been spotted? Let's see if he... Okay. There we are. He's going to be a little bit less keen to push forward now with those few hit points left. The 140 was spotted at one point. E75 over here as well. So the grill is probably still in the west. The object has been taken out, which is good. So this is the other T54 that we could do with knocking some hit points off of. IS-3's been spotted as well. Okay. Maybe we could get a splash on these guys. Get aimed in on this E75 then. Okay, he's been tracked. Let's let the aim time come in. Shot away. We did manage to hit him. Looks like our little hit counter managed to say 942 hit points. We did hit him in the side, so looks like the Grill 15 might be sat behind this corpse. Oh, he's not got many hit points left. There we go, so it's only a Jagdpanzer E100 and a T54 left. I would normally push forward at this point to try and shorten our shell travel time, but I don't really want to because of the T54. He's very good at being able to spot people. They've probably headed back to try and defend the corner. Yeah, he's going to run down around the ridge, try and stop people from taking shots at him. Wise move. So there's the Jagdpanzer E100. If we can get a shot on the side of him. No, he's been taken out. We won't start moving forward because it'll take too long to get aimed back in again. Looks like he's probably going to cop it any second. There we go. Excellent. Good game. Well, that's a little better than a 0 damage game without firing any shells. So yeah, 4 out of our 5 shells actually landed where we wanted them to. That doesn't happen very often in the Conqueror gun carriage. Blimey. Whopping 3,724 of our own damage and 368 assist. Good, that was on the T62A when we tracked him near the beginning, I believe. So our guys did very well. Look at that, there's a couple of 3,000 damages. We are top of the table there on damage, and most of the way up on XP as well. So the T92 didn't actually do any of his own damage in the end. He fired that first shell at the beginning and then we managed to take him out. Lesson there, always remember to move, especially in an open map where artillery positions are obvious to hit. Cool. Right, we'll start to move down then. So the FV3805, this is something that is really, really good when you've got a good crew. Once you've got brothers in arms and the vents, it's pretty nice. I'm running some premium consumables there just to try and aid even more. I haven't had as much luck in it since I moved the crew out, but it still feels really nice. It's one of my favourite machines actually, and not too far from where I am, over on the Isle of Wight. They're actually in the process of restoring one of these, hopefully for Tankfest next year. So that would be awesome, making it wheelchair accessible at the back, so then disabled veterans and things can ride in it, and it's going to be amazing. Really, really going to be good. Yes, so let's take it out and see what we can do. Pilson. Yes. Tier 9 match. 2 artillery per side. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. 2 T69s. Just looking at the medium tanks, trying to decide on whether or not to go out into the field. And this time I'm going to risk it. I normally end up sitting out over this way of late. When this map first came out, I didn't really want to sit over that way. But I found that you can get some really good shots down on the heavies and things when you sit around, maybe starting off around the 3 line and then moving over to the light between the 1 and 2 line. Try and get some shots down those corridors there. But I haven't been out here for a while, so I'm going to sit over this way and see what we can do. I know sometimes if you start in the south, down here can be a good place to sit for artillery. So let's just have a quick look. Looks like there's a tree down there. This one. Let's wait and see if we see a shell. Sometimes they might be looking for counter battery themselves, so won't spend too long. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's try and get a shot on these medium tanks then. Ooh, that was unlucky. It moved over. One of the artillery's been spotted. The IS-3 is probably going to take them out. Oh, both of them have. Blimey. Okay, is the IS-3 going to be able to hit them? He's missed twice now. Missed 3 times. Okay. Well, if he continues to miss, let's try and get a shot on this guy. There we go. The S-51 managed to get away. The heavy tanks managing to push quite well, aren't they? Maybe if we kind of move up slightly, we can try and get some side shots on some of those guys. Whilst we're driving, actually, let's have a quick look. Trying to get in there is going to be tough. I mean, we potentially could eventually... Oh, there's a building there. Come back just in time. It's probably going to be worth us trying to get further on round then. We've got a lot of guys for support in front of us, so we haven't got to worry too much about being hit. We do have 6th sense and things now, which is good. I might just stop here, see if we can help our lurver. Let's try and get aimed in. Oh, he's not going to last too much longer. He's being surrounded. Okay, take a shot. Oh, really? It's times like that where you wish that it would fall short rather than go exactly where you were aiming. It never seems to happen, does it? Coincidentally, you might have noticed that I've got more frames than normal. I've actually installed a new processor. At the moment I'm just running it with a stock fan. I've got one on order, but it's not arrived yet, so I thought I'd just let it be. Make sure that it works, because it is second hand and stuff. I'm running quite an old computer, and at the moment I can't really afford to buy a new computer, so I'm having to try and make this one last a couple more years if I can. And seeing as though I don't really play too many new games and stuff, it's not too much of a problem. This seems to be working quite well, so... Oh, there we go. That's capped out then. Not really paying attention, was I? So we managed 450 damage there on our victory, because we took out the one of the artillery. And that was it. Okay. All of our other shots went a little bit wonky. Our guys did lucky to cap there, because if some of those slower tanks were a little bit closer, then they wouldn't have managed it. So we did make a little bit of a loss, but it's not too surprising really. We've got big consumables on there. 3 shots fired 0 direct hits for 450 damage. Okay. Might try the 305 again then. See how a different match compares. Please don't be Ensk. Karelia. It's not Ensk. Awesome. 2 artillery per side. Tier 9 match. 3 guys from Havoc there. Blimey. That's good. So Havoc's doing awesome with his training clans and alike. It's really cool. If I wasn't in my own clan, I would think it would be very, very handy to go learn some things from these very, very good players and stuff. We'll have to wait and see how this turns out, won't we? We'll have to keep an eye on those guys. Probably going to be quite good, I would have imagined. At least 2 of them will be, maybe. Right. Now, I don't really do counter battery on this map very often. But this is a good place, as you can see that tree go down. This is a good place for artillery to sit. I'm actually willing to take this shot once it's aimed. I mean, if we do get something, I'll be surprised, but... yeah, so he might have moved forward onto this section. But if he's already in overhead view, he's not even going to realise that we've taken a shot at him. Or we've splashed him. So, what we could do is just watch for a tracer. So there's one. He is sat on top of this hill. He might not know that we've taken a shot at him already. I'm willing to waste 1 more shell. And then... there we go. And then we need to try and get some shots on these guys. Okay, we're going to have to head up. Head up high. Need to get reloaded and aimed in quickly. They are pushing hard. RSU is not going to last much longer. A few seconds left. Let's try and get aimed in. He's going to ram him, possibly. No, he's going to stop. Okay, let's... now we need to get the hell out of here. Wow, they push around that corner really effectively. KV4 there, sat out in the open. Not got many hit points left. He's not going to last much longer, is he? Nope, there he goes. Okay. Let's try and get up to where that Super Pershing is if we can. We need to really not get spotted now. Let's just keep on going. Not going to worry too much at the moment about trying to fire another shell. We need to get to safety, otherwise we're going to fire one and then be dead. So, see what we can do. Tier 9 machines, they've managed to wipe through most of everybody so far. A little bit further and then we'll turn and get aimed in. There's a couple of guys up on the hill. Right, let's try and get turned. Turning. Right, so we've got 2 guys here. And we've got this T10 here. See if we can get aimed in on this T10. Shot away. Fell short. Excellent. Just what we wanted, eh? If we move back just that little bit more, don't want to end up getting spotted. Okay, so they're in the cap. Well, they were briefly. If they're going to sit in the cap, they're going to sit here. Because right now we can't hit them from where we are. I think I rushed that shot, don't you? Okay. It's 2 enemy in the cap. They are... it has been shortened slightly. Cool, one of them's been taken out. Maybe we can try and splash one. I would have thought they'd be around here. We do have a minute or so left, so maybe it's worth us trying to take a shot on these guys. Ah, and it hit the rock there. Really? Okay. Well, we're in a position to still not get spotted, which is nice. I'm going to have to try and reset this cap now if we can. There's 40 seconds left. Right, we'll get aimed in and see if we can get a splash down on this section. Please don't hit the rock. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work, did it? Not cool. Okay, we've been spotted now. Looks like things are turned for the worse, but they're capping it out. Rightio then. There we are. Good game. Well, that was a defeat. They managed to cap it out. 851 damage there. 1 out of our 7 shots actually landed on target. 14%. 7 shots, blimey. We managed to get 2 lots of damage into 2 different vehicles with some splash there. The M40, M43 did very, very well. He must have had, like, all of our luck there. Damn you, man. But, very good game. Okay, well, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Lost a little bit of credits there as well, didn't we? Right, well, I'll leave it there for this episode. It's looking around about 20 minutes, but thank you for watching. Hopefully I can do better in the FV3805 in the future. So, leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So until then,